Good morning. Please remain standing. At this time, the national anthem will be sung by Stephanie Rolfe. Stephanie is a senior from the Rudy E. Scheidt School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I am David Russamano, Provost. I want to welcome you to the summer convocation of the 112th commencement of the university. We are extremely proud of our graduating class this semester. We will award 671 degrees and certificates from the 13 colleges and schools that comprise the university. This brings the total number of degrees awarded since 1912 to well over 170,000. At this time, I'd like to recognize our platform party of key administrators. First, Cato Johnson, Chairman of the University of Memphis Board of Trustees. Please stand. I would also like to recognize our additional administrators and deans and ask them to please stand. Thank you for being here with us today. It is also my pleasure to introduce Sam Warren, President of the Student Government Association. Sam.
Good morning, family, friends, university staff, and most importantly, the class of 2024. My name is Samuel Warren, and it is my honor to serve as your student body president. First, I would like to thank the family and friends, as well as the professors and staff, for being here today. Obtaining a degree is no small feat, and it takes the collaborative effort of many people for these graduates to sit here today. I believe I can speak on behalf of the 2024 class in saying thank you for all the time and effort that you have poured into these graduates sitting here today. To those graduating today, congratulations, you did it. You have accomplished something that will impact the rest of your life. Graduating with a college degree is an important milestone in your life. College is challenging. It requires hard work and dedication, which you all continuously displayed day in and day out. Additionally, I would like to praise each student sitting here today, for they have overcome an unexpected challenge. No amount of preparation in high school could have equipped these students for our global pandemic and the unique challenges that it would bring. As tedious as the journey has been, you made it here today. Take pride in that. Finally, this ceremony is not celebrating an end. Today, we celebrate the start of a new chapter of your life, molded by the many lessons you've learned at this university. It has been my pleasure to know and have connected with many of you sitting here today, as I look forward to seeing what you all will accomplish. As always, go Tigers go.
Thank you, Sam. It is also my distinct pleasure to introduce the 13th president of the University of Memphis, Dr. Bill Hargrave.
Well, let me add my welcome to you to the summer convocation of the 112th Commencement. Today is a great day in the life of the University of Memphis and certainly the significant milestone in your lives. You've reached this moment through hard work and dedication, and we are proud of you. We're excited to celebrate today and see you move to the next phase of your lives. It is my pleasure now to welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Deanna Owens Mosby. Dr. Owens Mosby has been with the University of Memphis for 12 years and is a tenured associate professor of elementary middle school education in the College of Education in the Department of Instruction and Curriculum Leadership. She is serving her second consecutive term as the president of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Owens Mosby was also elected president of the Tennessee University Faculty Senate for the 24-25 year. In the classroom, she prepares undergraduate and graduate pre-service teachers, equipping them with the skills and knowledge necessary to shape the minds of future generations. Her contributions to the Academy are also recognized nationally and internationally, with her research published in multiple peer-reviewed journals and presented at many conferences around the globe. Her commitment to shared governance and inclusive leadership extends from the classroom to her service roles on campus and beyond. Please welcome Dr. Deanna Owens Mosby.
President Hargrave, Provost Drusamano, deans, board of directors, esteemed faculty, parents, families, alumni and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2024. It is indeed an honor to be standing here in front of you today to share a few words that I hope that you will take with you as you plan the next steps on the journey of your life. Graduates, I would like for you to take a moment and wave at your families, because all of your relatives have been planning how to redecorate your newly vacated bedrooms. They too are excited about this momentous occasion. Today marks a monumental achievement in your lives. As you sit here in your caps and gowns on the cusp of receiving your degrees from the University of Memphis, I want you to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has brought you to this very place. In my family, education has always been on the forefront of everything in our home. If you ask my children, Barrett, Anna Caroline, or Joel, the first thing they're going to tell you is I'm going to talk about school or about their education. My husband, Ty, of 14 years, and I have always instilled in our children that something that can never be taken away from you is your education. Growing up, my parents have emphasized the value of education as well. My grandmother received 3 degrees, including her doctorate from the University of Memphis. Both my mother and my father received their bachelor's and master's degrees from the university, specifically in the College of Education. And my father, his Juris Doctorate from the University of Memphis Law School, which meant that our dinner table conversations often involved more citations than most research papers. There was one particular moment that stands out. My father would often share stories of the sacrifices that our family made to ensure that he could pursue his dreams. He used to say, knowledge is one thing that you can carry with you wherever you go. And that phrase resonated deeply with me and has become my guiding principle in my life. My connection to this university runs deep, spanning generations. My grandmother walked the halls of E.C. Ball Hall, driven by a passion to prepare teachers who would go on to inspire in shaping young minds. And my parents followed in their footsteps, guided by the same commitment to education. I never imagined that I would be standing here in front of you today as Faculty Senate President and Associate Professor at the same university that my parents and my grandmother once called their own. It is a testament to this university and to the timeless values that it instills in its students. Each one of you has faced challenges, overcome obstacles, and pushed yourselves beyond what you thought was once possible. Whether it was late night study sessions, balancing work, school, or navigating personal hardships, you have persevered. And that perseverance, that resilience is what has brought you here today. So let's talk about integrity. Maya Angelou once said, "Courage is the most important of all virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently." Graduates, integrity means doing the right thing, even when it's hard or unpopular. It means staying true to your principles and values, even when the world around you feels like it's shifting like a kaleidoscope. Next, let's talk about the value of resilience. You have undoubtedly faced challenges during your time in college, exams you didn't think you would pass, assignments that you thought were written in hieroglyphics, or those dreaded group projects that professors would give you at the last hour. But you're here today because you persevered. Remember, resilience isn't about bouncing back. It's about learning and growing from every setback. Let's talk about empathy a minute. In the words of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little, and together we can do so much. Empathy is the ability to understand and share feelings of others. It's about listening with your heart as well as your ears and recognizing that everyone you meet is fighting battles that you know nothing about. As future leaders, empathy will be your compass, guiding you to make decisions that uplift you and empower others. Now let's talk about leadership. Leadership is often defined by the ability to inspire and guide others towards a shared vision. It's about understanding that a true leadership is not about being in charge, but about taking care of those in your charge. And that's what leadership is about, grabbing opportunities, taking charge, and occasionally pretending you know what you're doing until you actually do. But leadership isn't just about charging forward. It's about perseverance. And you graduates, armed with your diplomas and perhaps a slightly worn out highlighter, are ready to be that change. Remember, perseverance isn't just about pushing through the tough times. It's about asking for help when your Wi-Fi goes out during that Zoom meeting or when the coffee machine decides that today it's going to retire. Leadership alone is not enough. It must be coupled with a relentless pursuit of excellence and a commitment to making an imprint on the world around you. Each of you has a unique gift, a talent, a passion that can be harnessed to effect positive change. Whether you choose to innovate technology, advocate for social justice, heal the sick, educate the next generation, or create art that moves the souls, your imprint matters. The world we live in today presents no shortage of challenges, from climate change to economic inequality, from political polarization to global health crisis. The problems we face often seem insurmountable. But here's the truth. History is made by ordinary people who choose to do extraordinary things. It's made by those who refuse to accept status quo and who dare to dream of a better world, who are willing to work tirelessly to bring those dreams to fruition. And of course, we cannot forget about education itself. Your education has equipped you with not just knowledge, but with the critical thinking skills, the thirst for lifelong learning that will drive your success. Remember, learning doesn't stop at graduation. It's a lifelong journey. And as you embark on the next phase of your lives, Carry these values like you carry a compass. Let integrity be your North Star, resilience be your anchor in the turbulent times, your bridge be your understanding, and education be your constant companion. Today marks not just an end, but just a beginning filled with promise, purpose, and potential to make a profound imprint on the world. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, I urge you to embrace the opportunity that lies ahead with a spirit of optimism and determination. Know that you have the power to change the world, not someday, but starting today. There will be setbacks and failures along the way, but remember, true strength is not measured by how many times you fall, but by how many times you get back up. Go forth and be the leaders, the innovators, the change makers that our world so desperately needs. Congratulations, class of 2024. Make your imprint and change the world, and go Tigers.
Thank you for your timely, inspirational, and meaningful comments, Dr. Owens-Mosby. We will now recognize each of the graduates. The candidates for the doctoral degrees will be presented by Dr. Brian Meredith, Assistant Vice Provost and Associate Dean of the Graduate School.
President Hargrave, I present the candidates for the doctoral degrees. Will the doctoral candidates please rise and remain standing? President Hargrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the university, I recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Doctoral graduating class, upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you're entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma.
The doctoral graduates, Dr. Deborah Perrin-Tollefson, Dean. Bakit S. Almatrafi. Dr. Rebecca Adams, Hooding. Rabin Banjadi, Dr. Vasil Rus, Hooding. Preeti Oli, Dr. Vasily Rus, Hooding. Mengmong Kao, Dr. Philip Pavlik, Hooding. Lokesh Chandra Das, Dr. Mayungu Won, Hooding. Naveed Mohammed Imran, Dr. Myungung Woon, Hooding. Lauren Elizabeth Fenimore, Dr. Elizabeth Meisinger, Hooding. Sequoia Anita Fitzpatrick, Dr. Randy Floyd, Hooding. Sagar Gomrok, Dr. Youngmai Wang Hudding. Tori Horn, Dr. Jim Whalen Hudding. Lacey Ellen Jameson, Dr. Catherine Howell Hudding. Taylor Ray Napier, Dr. Catherine Howell Hudding. Diem Trong Phan, Dr. Vinhut Phan Hudding. Iratishe Madaki, Dr. Lynn Wright Hudding. Anuradha Mahanama, Dr. Chris Kramer Hudding. Lauren Ashley Marie Dalkey Schenk, Dr. Frank Andrasik Hudding. Justin C. Singleton, Dr. Elena De La Vega Hudding. Ryan Patrick Wickman, Dr. Xiaofei Zhang Hudding. Rosa Erica Fellig, Dr. Peter J. Brand Hudding. Mosan Kudri, Dr. Andrew Hussey Hudding. Kahindre Oganade, Dr. Nirmali Radat Hudding. Babasoji, Emmanuel Oyamakinde, Dr. Albert A. Okunade Hudding. James A. Currents, Professor Jeremiah Frederick Hudding. Henrietta Giles, Dr. Catherine G. Hendricks, and Dr. Antonio de Velasco Hudding. Kishana Leanne Barnes, Dr. Susan Nordstrom Hudding. Crystal Serena Watts, Dr. Susan Nordstrom Hudding. Jocelyn M. Wesley, Dr. Susan Nordstrom Hudding. Ashley Diane Bowles, Dr. Melanie Burgess Hudding. Cola Lynette Brown, Dr. Patrick Murphy Hudding. Tara Brownlee Warfield, Dr. Francis Elmo Hudding. Austin Shamar Farrell, Dr. Celia Anderson Hooding. Alexandria Heilman Littlejohn, Dr. Suzanne Lease Hooding. Madison Rose Lord, Dr. Suzanne Lease Hooding. Heather Lee Rapito, Dr. Craig Shepard Hooding. Presley Taylor Schilling, Dr. Jeffrey Byford Hooding. Colin James Smith, Dr. Sarah Bridges Hooding. Joseph Michael White, Dr. Richard Lightsey Hooding. Mohsen Akhani Senajani, Dr. Shahram Pejek Hooding. Francesco Dellera, Dr. Claudio I. Meyer Hooding. Nicholas Ree Rummel, Dr. Colin Chappelle Hooding. Wendy Butts, Dr. Leslie Lubers Hooding. Michelle Alexander, Dr. Xinhua Yu Hooding. Shangzhou Wu, Dr. Shishin Mu Hooding. Jabir Rahman.
At this time, President Hargrave will confer the master degrees. Dr. Meredith.
Will all master's degree candidates please stand and remain standing? President Hargrave, on behalf of the graduate faculty of the university, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
Upon certification by the graduate school that you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma. Please be seated.
President Hargrave, the deans of the colleges and schools of the candidates for the baccalaureate degree will present the undergraduate candidates. As your college or school is introduced, please rise and remain standing for the conferral of the baccalaureate degree. Dr. Brian Waldron, Herf College of Engineering.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the Herf College of Engineering please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Please be seated.
Dr. Joanne Geekus, Interim Dean, College of Professional and Liberal Studies.
For the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Professional and Liberal Studies, please rise. President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Dr. Linda Haddad, Dean, Lowenberg College of Nursing.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the Lowenberg College of Nursing please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. Please be seated.
Dr. Deborah Burns, Dean, College of Communication and Fine Arts.
Will all candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Communication and Fine Arts please stand? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. Please be seated.
Dr. Richard Bloomer, Dean, College of Health Sciences.
Will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Health Sciences please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty and college, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Please be seated.
Dr. Michael Miller, Dean, College of Education.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Education please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Tim Ryan, Director, Kimmons Wilson School of Hospitality and Resort Management.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the Kimmons Wilson School of Hospitality and Resort Management please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the school, I recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may be seated.
Dr. Sandra Richardson, Associate Dean, Fogelman College of Business and Economics.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the Fogelman College of Business and Economics please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend that the appropriate degree be confirmed. You may be seated.
Dr. Carrie Brondo, Associate Dean, College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Hargrave, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I recommend the appropriate degrees be conferred. You may sit.
All right, now will all the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? If you're an undergraduate and want to graduate today, stand up. Graduating class of the undergraduate colleges and schools. Upon certification by the dean of your college that you have fulfilled all the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Memphis Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree to which you're entitled with all the rights, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. You will receive the appropriate diploma. At this time, it is customary that you move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying that you have earned your baccalaureate degree. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Undergraduates who have distinguished themselves in their academic work by graduating with honors are listed in the program and can be identified by their honor cords. As I identify each honors group, please stand. Gold, summa cum laude with highest distinction, GPA range of 3.8 to 4.0. Red, magna cum laude with high distinction, GPA of 3.5 to 3.79. White, cum laude with distinction, GPA range of 3.25 to 3.49. Congratulations. You all may be seated. Each college will now proceed to the stage. The student marshals will lead their class. These undergraduates have the highest academic record for their college or school. Graduate students precede the undergraduate students by college or school.
The School of Communication Sciences and Disorders, Dr. Linda D. Jarmolowitz, Dean. Anne Evelyn Adams. Phoebe Kennedy Anderson. Olivia Jane Averett. Brittany Diana Beecham. Jessica Beth Cantrell. Paige Hannah Clark. Anna Elizabeth Eagle. Carla Lenai Hines. Franklin Jacob Koch. Joyce Kelly McCormick. Rebecca Cheyenne Starr McCone. Maggie Lynn Knuckles. Sophia Garland Toussaint. Angela Dawn Wilbanks. Jamisha Darnay Richardson. Cristobal Valdebenito. Sarah Elizabeth Logan Thurmond. The School of Public Health, Dr. Ashish Joshi, Dean. Ezinwa Chidinma Ayanui. Tyler Marie Kiles. Farani Ramesh Chitra. The Herf College of Engineering, Dr. Okenwa Okoli, Dean. Yogitha Manasa Dintakuri. Esther L. Pavao. Jeremiah Denise Tate. Michael Herschel Wells II. Sergio Mauricio Benavides. Aiden P. Grimes. Luke Anthony Guess. Jacob Andrew Hall, Student Marshal. Nada Mohammed Hertzala. Tibirni R. Yusuf. Jeffrey A. Warburg. Pedro Manuel Rodriguez Jr. Alex Christian Robinson. Landon J. Murrell. The College of Professional and Liberal Studies, Dr. Joanne Gikas, Dean. Jason Moran Mall, Student Marshal. Melissa Renee Marshall. Leah Kenzie Romer. Celeste Riley. Braden E. Asadurian. Harish Boyd. Olivia Adrienne Birch. Jonathan von Carmichael II. Leslie Olivia Conley. Bailey May Eason. Lisa Hightower. Clay Anthony Holiday, Jr. Tony Ganell Hoover. Randy Christopher Jamerson, Jr. Jonathan Michael Jones. Lane Elise Julian. Edward Moody King V. Don Russell Medlock II. Benjamin Thomas Merriman. Clinton Dwayne Miller. Chasia Amaris Moorhead. Christine Murphy. Alea Tyran Neal. Daisha S. Palmer. Ridhi D. Patel. Elizabeth Alejandra Poole. Charles J. Richards. Zarika M. Rufus. Michael William Sheehan. Samuel Dyson Shields. Demetrius Smith. Caitlin Marie Steibel. Vintisha Ormani Thompson. Aisha Vaughn. Victoria Lynn Wade. Talia Renee Walker. Mary Grace Willis. Yadira Abigail Wilson. Amber N. Young. Christopher Teray Garrett. The Lowenberg College of Nursing, Dr. Linda Haddad, Dean. Sloan Lundberg Anderson. Taryn Harris Farmer. Brittany Starlet Hart. Rhonda Gillette Dabney, Student Marshal. Katina L. Jones. Andrea Michelle McKinney. Ebony Chidarakani Azubu. Laura L. Parker. Kia Najla Robinson. The College of Communication and Fine Arts, Dr. Deborah Burns, Dean. Christopher Matthew Gilchrist, Student Marshal. Clifton Alexander Jackson. Janina Isabella Barber. Micah Kane Bates. Riley Shaw DeBardi-Labing. Bogdan Baha Hajé. Faza Hussein. Eric Robert Lentz. Evelyn Mercedes Quinteros. Riley R. Ramsey. Brianna Camille Reed. Tracy Roberts. Trinity Adair Miller. The College of Health Sciences, Dr. Richard Bloomer, Dean. Alyssa Grace Trammell, Student Marshal. Julie Erin Edelman. Aya Mohammed. Negin Mosalmanzadeh. Myrna Jamal Abu Khalid. Leah Michael Albia. Angelo Q. Arandia. Hanifa Natania Banks. Thomas Irvin Banks. Lania T. Bates. Jasmine Renee Beeson. Michael Brandon Boren. Felicity L. Bost. Lindsay Elise Booley. Taylor Alexis Christian. Arkel Naomi Claben. Summer B. Cobbs. Makisha Rose Cockrell. Delethea Delos Coleman. Alpheus Collier Jr. Rania Charnel Epps. Jasmine M. Edwards. Ella Ray Ernest. Lauren Elizabeth Dunn. Priscilla Laney Downen. Ariana Monique Davis. Michael Christopher Davidson. Lauren L. Dandridge. Delicia Shakira Cross. Valerie Espinoza. Sydney Ariel Fields. Sierra Foster. Alexis French. Michelle Lynn Frula. Brianna Linnea Harris. Kennedy Faith Hinton. Sarah Rose Hoffman. Ashley Ambria Howard. Opal Jenkins. Natalie June Johnson. Landon Matthew Keith. Elise Amanda Kelly. Courtney Jean Kelly. Jake M. Lingerfelt. Kendria Rianne Lobbins. Kelsey Janae Mack. Kayla Danielle Mason. Haley Jordan Madison McCain. Brianna Lakey McFarland. Jean Emily McVicker. Tiffany Ann McWhirtier. Emily Walton Mina. Anna E. Merritt. Tomisha Fache Mitchell. Stephanie Montero Hernandez. Michaela Gabriel Moody Liggins. Gabrielle A. Morgan. Mary Emily Nelson. Sydney Grace Nix. Annie Himanshu Patel. Cole Edward Peppers. Ashley Nicole Pickens. Alexis Andrea Pledge. Brianna Michelle Price. Alicia Ebony Pritchett. Samantha Grace Rayburn. Hannah Claire Riddick. Rance F. Santiago. Alexis Schmard. Taylor C. Sims. Cornisha Margie Smith. Elisa Roxana Soto. Malcolm J. Taylor. Brenarchier J. Thomas. Cameron Taylor Ari Thompson. Lindsay Marie Throne. Caleb W. Tosh. Antonia Tenise Totten. Ashlyn Williams. Lakeisha Renee Williams. Willona Ann Williams. Brittany Nicole Wilson. Monique Word. Anastasia Delana Wright. Antonia Quinice Wright. Chanel Nicole Yancey. The College of Education, Dr. Michael T. Miller, Dean. Christine Michelle Bouchard. Lauren Kinau Boyd. Edward Brasher. Cora Lee Clark. Michaela Cherie Clements. Spencer Page Crutcher. Isaiah Martin Field. Rosianne Fries. Calvin Devon Gill, Jr. Bianca Nicole Gray Hall. Katrina Anquinette Hill. Savannah Faith Holmes. Michael Stephen Jameson, Jr. Eddie Wayne Johnson. Asia Johnson. Angelica Rochelle Lightfoot. Cynthia Lucia Morrison. Tiara Amini Oringe. Kernisha Lashaw Parker. Najuk Patel. Kinsey McKay Prine. Demaya Tiana Adkins. Zoe Claire Barrett, Student Marshal. Nicholas C. Finney. Hannah Grace Harden. Emily Lynn Harrell. Jessica Morgan Rogers. The Kemmons Wilson School of Hospitality and Resort Management, Dr. Radesh Palakurti, Dean. Kaylee Michelle Hildebrand. Samantha Mia Van Sickle. Jaskaranjit Kaur. James Kelly Heathcote. Andrew Amani Mason. Zane C. Oquin. Jake Pierce Rich. Grayson Michael Weatherly. The Fogelman College of Business and Economics, Dr. Bobby Garrett, Dean. Ankita Sandeep Balerao. Raul Jose Cardenas. Matthew Christopher Catlin. Jalina Chudal. Tatiana Nicole Cowens. Charisse Lachelle Dean. Sean Kyle Denley. Terry R. Donald. Dalun Sharif Flanagan. Lisa Carrie-Ann Herod. Ying Hu. Nagarjuna Jamalamudi. Davinjay Korala. Salome Supriya Kaur. Andrew Kovacs. Nathaniel Wade Landwehr. Justin Scott Matthews. Veronica Antonisov Pevlivanov. Morgan T. Shope. Dequanda Lakeisha Smith. Jamaica Taylor Robinson. Olivia N. Thomas. Mara Woksh. Nihanth Sai Mani Ragi. Dennis Sebastian. Deneb Sebastian. Jandusha Vasanji. Krishna Lavanya Yalamati. Athaullah Shaikh Mohammed. Brianna Marie Burdick. Venkata Sai Sumath Javadi. Hitesh Reddy Katakuri. Sai Sharith Nigidala. Anu Sharma. Charles Earl Armour III. Tyler Grant Beasley. Samir Bechar. Tamisha Latia Cash. Aaliyah Janae Kausi. Shakoria Monet Coleman. Chandler Crawford. Emma Cole Duke. Xavier Alexander Epps. Arleniqua Victoria Fulton. Christy Jade Fultz. Polana Ashley Gartrell. Yusuf Halim. Laura Harmeyer. Kennedy Alexis Ray Jenkins. Blake Jordan Johnson. Kristen Linnell Johnson. Kendall Hunter Kelly. Asha Danielle Lee. Gabriel William Loesch. Josephine Marie McLean. Sophia Angelina Mendez. Hector Mendoza. Shamika LaShawn Moore. Dylan Jared Pita. Hannah Mackenzie Reeves. Gabrielle Richardson. Malik Richardson. Joshua Eli Robinson. Joseph Lee Roman. Preet Parenb Shah. Connor Steele Singleton. Colby Ryan Stout. Vashon Lamont Tate. DeMarcus Lewis Williams. The College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Abby Perrell Baker, Dean. Makia Jandela Watson, Student Marshal. I can't. John Paul Shemali Anamege. Luis Ivan Bazan Flores. Purba Bhattacharjee. Aloka Kumar Das. Josias Omar Gomez. Esther Hinson. Alyssa Riley Huffman. John Kenneth Kennan. Darnisha Sharon Martin. Julia Grace McManus. James Derek Morris. Hannah Alexis Nelson Lenom. Marquita Norman Green. Ava Louise Quinn. Samira Rahman. Thomas Rogers Reinhardt. Raka Sunderland. Afsana Taranum. Blake Ryan Telfer. Aaliyah Weaver. Shihuan Zhang. Rahul Maru. Cheda Srinivasu Tatini. Meghana Bathula. Tejaswini Kotha. Sai Smruti Reddy Kalu. Teja Shri Vadalamudi. Manivardhan Reddy Pindi. Sunila Paluru. Devarasan Saila. Rachel Amanda Slavsky. Sai Rohith Ghani. Sagar Pathak. Sammy Charles Blumenthal. Holden Michael Brewer. Takaya Kalani Brown. Zakaria Z. Carpenter. Donovan R. Chamberlain. Amna Faldad Chowdhury. Patrice Hope Connor. Dakota Sky Cook. Matthew A. Davis, Jr. Aaron K. Dodrell. Leanne Marie Elkins. Charles Wesley Ford III. Kylina Maribel Gallegos. Kyla Simone Graham. LaKendra A. Greer. Jenna Elise Helmers. Jalen Renee Holland. Chantal Monet Johnson. Tony M. Jenkins. Andrew Anthony Henton. Melody S. Hernandez. Ada Joanne Hobbs. Abigail Grace Hosea. Marty Lee Hughes, Student Marshal. Madison Rain Irby. Hector Danilo Irizarry. LaFlatus Jackson Green. Rodarius Chakwan Johnson. Shandorika Leonarche Johnson. Tanisha Jaquan Johnson. Caroline Kenner. Tyler S. Kimbrough. Ethan Barrett Cuspert. Sarah Elizabeth Link. Sandra Deanne Little. Jacob Douglas Malone. Brittany Diane Miller. Brianna Morelli. Grace Thienan Wynn. Wang Ting Win. Jonathan Craig Wynn. Marquisa Q. Norman. Cameron Marie Perry. Mia Kiera Pitts. Indasia Jacoria Phuket. Amalian N. Riley. Seth Gabriel Rutledge. George Philip Sala. Evan Ryan Smith. Kaylin Deanna Smith. Jillian Arlene Stelly. Luke James Tankersley. Cody C. Thomas. Kimberly Velasquez. Jacqueline Villatoro Avendamo. Phot Tan Vo. Tina Sonia Wadawa. Jewel L. Walker. Sansire S. Whitmore. Tony LaVasia Woods.
Congratulations, graduates. I am sure you will want to join me in expressing a genuine sense of gratitude to a group of very special people. For several semesters now, they have worked with you as you have pursued your educational goals. I ask this representative group of faculty and administrators to stand. Thank you for expressing your warm recognition for their efforts. We also want to say a special thank you to all of our family and friends joining our graduates today. Your support of these graduates means so much. Thank you. Following the alma mater, students and guests are requested to remain in their seats for the processional of the platform party and faculty. Will everyone please rise?
Stand firm.